So, if you guys want to learn how to trade options, purchase my ebook located at wordly41.gumroad.com. And so, basically, how did I make $2,080 just trading a couple of Microsoft call options? So, basically, looking at April 2nd, 11:48. April 2nd, 11:48. April 2nd. 11:48. April 2nd, 11:48. Which is April 2nd, 11:48. So this candle right here. So basically this candle, you can see that Microsoft during the day made it above the moving averages, and then it quietly landed on the 200-day moving average. I'm not sure if you can sort of see it, but basically it, I guess you could say it landed on the 180 or on the 9-day moving average. You can barely see it on there, but basically from when I saw the opportunity, I saw that Microsoft landed on the 200-day moving average. I quickly got into a position based on the previous candles, right? Using the moving averages as support consistently. So this candle used it, this candle somewhat used it, this candle used the 180-day moving average as support, right? And so basically from that, observation, I was like, okay, if those candles, so yeah, basically if those candles are, using the, moving averages as support, it's most likely that once this candle, let's say it has a huge, movement towards the downside, it'll probably use either the 50 or the 200-day moving average as support. That did happen. So basically, I bought, Microsoft call options there. And then at 12:22, I sold out the position. So that same day, right? Yeah, that same day at 12:22. This candle right here. So basically this candle, I sold out the position. The reason I sold out this candle was because I was like, okay, it's looking like Microsoft is approaching this like you know not support but the resistance level of 382. So I was like, okay, if that's the case, then I'll just calmly sell out the position because it is approaching that resistance level of 382, and I don't know if it can break that level of resistance. So I'm just gonna sell it at sell out the position as soon as Microsoft reaches that resistance level of 382. And when I sold out the position, I made $2,080 just trading a couple of Microsoft call options. And I kind of want to go over how the market is doing. So basically, overall, um, some news, right? I guess you could say all that what's going on with the world with the tariffs and all that stuff, right? Is this thing still recording? Is it? I guess it is. I don't know. Basically, with the whole thing of going on with tariffs, right? You could see that it's just affecting the overall market. For example, today, right? On the daily chart. I mean, not on the daily chart, but on the 30-minute time chart. For example, today, SPY had a huge move towards the downside. At one point, it reached 509, but at a point, it used the 180 and I guess you could say the 200-day moving average as support, bounced off of it and then went upwards. But you can see that here it looks like on the 1330 candle, it didn't want to break the 9-day moving average, but somehow managed to break it above it. And so then you can see like right here on the 1430, 15, and the 1530 candle and the 16 candle. All of these candles basically had trouble breaking above the 20-day moving average. So to me, that kind of means that we're gonna see more downwards momentum from the overall market. And to get a better picture of what could happen on the long term side, I use the 4-hour time chart. You can clearly tell that SPY is still in a downtrend because ever since the 24th, SPY has been in a constant downtrend. It tried breaking above the 50-day moving average. It did, but it clearly got rejected by the 180-day moving average. And then here again by the 180-day moving average. And then right here, I guess you could say that it somewhat approached the 180-day moving average, but not really. So you can kind of see that now we're stuck under the 50-day moving average. So to me, that kind of means that we're still going to see more downwards momentum from SPY. Uh, and then looking at the VIX, right? I kind of explained to you guys that the VIX and SPY work vice versa. So basically, if the VIX is up, uh, SPY is down. If SPY is up, the VIX is down, right? So VIX is up, SPY is down. SPY is up, VIX is down. So basically, right now on the 4-hour time chart, you can see that the VIX is clearly in a bullish trend because it is above all of the moving averages. Currently, it's below the 9-day moving average, but if it can use that 20-day moving average as support, then we could see, a little small bounce from the VIX and, see more further momentum towards the upside from VIX. And yeah, because on the daily chart, it looks like it used the 9-day moving average as support and bounced off of it. So we'll have to see what happens. Currently, the resistance level of the VIX is, I guess you could say 60, anywhere from 60. 60. Yeah, I guess you could say, no, not really. Well, yeah. Currently, I mean, I would say that the current resistance level for the VIX is 60. So if the VIX can break that level of resistance, then it could reach the numbers of, anywhere in the 80 range. So we'll see if there's more volatility that will happen, throughout the market. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you guys want to add some stocks to your watch list, you can add the Magnificent Seven part of your to your watch list, or you could add my April watch list. You can slow down the video here. I'll move them slowly so you guys can see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you guys want to learn how to trade options, purchase my ebook located at worldly41.gumroad.com. That's pretty much it. Hopefully, you guys did well. Hopefully, you guys added some stocks to your long term portfolio. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, take care. And this is not financial advice. As always, take care. Bye.